Hello, everyone. I'm back. Am I? Am I back? I don't know if I'm back or not. It says that I am streaming. It says that I'm streaming. And let's see. Monitor off, monitor off, monitor off. Traction audio, monitor and output. I don't want that. But okay, monitor off. Let's see. Monitor off. Lord. Okay. I hope this is all okay. Make sure that chat box. Okay, Razer Keo, that's off. So now it should be working, right? Everything should be fine now. It seems like it should be okay. Turn my chat overlay back on. Let's see. Okay, so my chat's back. Seems like things are very cool. Okay, so hopefully everything's better now. I'll wait for you guys to roll back in here. Ah. Thank you. Doing my stream right now, but forward reading it soon. Okay. Back here. Let's see. So I'm just waiting for people to roll back in. So maybe I should do like the old soft shoe or something like that while I'm waiting for everybody. You guys all know what an adept dancer I am. This is live. People can see what's happening right now. And hopefully they can hear it too. Let's see. Let me set my phone out so I can see what's going on there as well. So now we're basically just waiting for people to roll back in. And once they do roll back in, I'm hoping that they'll let me know if the static problem has been solved or not. On my end, the way it sounds to me is that it is in fact remedied. The problem should be better now. Hopefully it's no longer persisting. One thing that I do need to do is I need to refix my window capture. Okay, my window capture is fixed, so now traction should be back on the screen there. And then we're just worrying, just waiting. Well, waiting and worrying for people to show back up. Because I've actually got some cool things planned for today. So it's kind of a tragedy that happened. And I virtually always shoot a test recording before I actually start the stream to make sure that everything's okay. And it always is. So the one time I didn't do it, I'm having weird weird issues. Now I can verify this again by see, I can record a video while I'm waiting or while I'm streaming, which is what I'm doing right now. So now I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to pull that video up and take a look at it and listen to it while I'm waiting for people to show up again. So let's listen to it. This again by see, I can record a video perfect. It seems fine. Everything seems fine. So now I'm just waiting for people to find my stream again. It'll probably take them a little while to ow, wow. You know, I was gonna do my monologue, but I guess what I could do is I could go to my Be Right Back screen and then.
Attention, all you high-class social climbers, play your games. Meet the man that works the clock from 9 to 5 each day. Though you sign my paychecks, buddy, you ain't no mystic sage. Your signature ain't worth the ink you leave upon the page. You will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're heading towards the morning, and you can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Whoa, 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 whoa. Looking down your nose at me, you think you're something else. You must think I'm the dog that drools each time you ring the bell. Well, I am not your servant of its most unholy kind. I am just a messenger here to free your minds. You will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're headed towards the morning, and you can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Oh, 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 oh. One day soon the sun will rise upon this human race. We'll see all the beauty that surrounds us in this place. It's not from all the things you buy with money you have earned. It's how you treat the people with the love that you have learned. You will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're headed towards the morning. You can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light.
Okay, and I'm back. How's that? Fixed? I was doing everything I could to figure out what the heck was going on. Yay, it's fixed. Excellent. So I was trying to figure out what was going on, and it's either the power cable that goes into my audio interface or the actual data cable itself. I unplugged the power. These guys operate on 48 volt phantom power. But luckily, just enough power comes down the data cable that it'll still supply the phantom power without it actually being plugged in. So, yay. I think that's the problem. I think I have a bad power adapter, which is weird. So I was using it just yesterday and everything was fine. On another note, I'm back. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. I missed you. I definitely missed you. We went on a quick little mini vacation to a town about 2 hours north of here called Petaluma. And good. Glad to hear that. We stayed at not a fancy hotel. It was a Motel 6. I don't know if they have Motel 6 in other places of the world, but Motel 6 here in America is not. It's not a luxury resort by any means, but the accommodations were fine. But the big draw was that was the only place around here that we could find that had their swimming pool open. And the kids have been wanting to go swimming for a long time. And Davina's wanted to go swimming for a long time. Everyone's wanted to go swimming for a long time. You know, it's been almost 2 years since we've been able to go swimming anywhere. So we went and we swam. I spent last Saturday in the pool with my niece and nephew for 6 hours solid. I got so sunburned. I mean, like, my shoulders are like peeling off right now. And on top of my head, I got completely sunburned. Luckily, all that stuff is peeled out already, but it was terrible. It was like I was walking around and it was snowing. It was horrible. But anyway, everything's fine. We had a good time, and I'm back and ready to rock. Today we're gonna do some rocking, for sure. It's gonna be kind of a shortish stream because I mean it took like 45 minutes to actually get things going. So anyway, let's rock. I'm gonna strap on Dorothy here. It has been. We've been going so many places and doing so many things that it's been about 6 weeks since I've been able to just sit down and just really play my guitars again. So this week, that's all I did. I played all of my guitars. I just sat and I played all of my guitars. And I realized how much I missed Dorothy. So we're gonna give her the spotlight today. Make sure we're tuned up. Yeah, and I just kind of decided on a whim to do that music video a couple of days ago, and it felt really good. I did that in one take. I've never done that before. I had all 3 cameras going at the same time, and I just stood there with my guitar and sang, and I did that entire thing in one take. I was very proud of myself. But then it took many hours to edit it together properly. All right, so let's see how this thing sounds. All right. How's that sound? Is that coming through okay? Because this guitar is going to be quite important to what we're doing today. Got a little tremolo on there. Sounds pretty good. Cool. Okay, so what we are going to be looking at today is a song that I actually started recording about a year ago. It is a song of mine that is definitely going on the album. It's one that I have not played on the stream, not even once. So it's a song that basically nobody's ever heard before. Airplane. It is a song called Saboteur, and it is about I've talked before about how I I suffer from anxiety and depression and ADHD. Hey, Jiva Piera, how are you? Did I say that even close to correct? Anxiety and depression, yeah. And insomnia and ADHD. The standard millennial and Gen Z issues. We all have a little bit of that, Anyway, so this song is about, dealing with anxiety and... So, did I say her name right? Jiva Piera? They're not just millennial issues. Everybody has had those issues forever. We just talk about it now. Just Jiva, sir. Excellent. Welcome to the stream. So anyway, this song is about, dealing with anxiety and the way that it can pour over into your personal life and, how it sometimes hurts the people that you love. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to play it. I'm going to do the vocal and this guitar at the same time. The first... it requests certain stuff. I actually, not a song. Okay, try me. What are you gonna request? Just so you know, I'm a singer-songwriter recording an album right now in my studio here on Twitch. I don't play a whole lot of other people's music. A rock metal solo? I'm an indie country guitarist. I don't know about a rock metal solo. I can do you a pretty good blues solo. Anyway, we're gonna get into this song really quick. Wait till you hear this song. I think you're gonna dig it. All right, so this is a song of mine called Saboteur. So I'm going to be doing the vocals and this guitar at this point. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm broken. Oh, damn it. Hold on. I'm on the wrong... My vocal is on the wrong channel. There we go. Nope, there we don't go. There we go. Much better. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane, and all that makes sense is the pain. I'm aware. Who's to blame? The saboteur rides again. And maybe I can't unwind after all these silly games. Maybe I'm trapped inside with a man who dares a name, the saboteur. The saboteur. It's a job well done, a job complete, a lesson in glorious defeat. And as he creeps, he never sleeps. He pulls me down to the deep. Crying, but it's me that caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, 'cause I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. Maybe with me all the while, there's truth that lays behind my smile. Now I see you crying, but it's me that caused the pain. Baby, I'm really trying, 'cause I don't want to remain a saboteur. Saboteur. Maybe I'm broken. Saboteur is the name of that song. Well, what do you guys think? Mellow rock, I love it. Yeah, it's cool, but it's still got that nice. It's got that nice, super overdriven country twang to it. It's good stuff. Let's see, is this my own song? Yeah, virtually everything that you hear me play is my own, unless I say otherwise. And I'm playing all the instruments too. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. Am I Southern, sir? I am not. I am a California boy. I'm a West Coaster. Where are you from, Jiva? Oh, it's weird that I'm not Southern? European. Oh, very cool. Yeah, this time of day, most of my crowd's in Europe. But anyway, yeah. So that song is called Saboteur. Just because it's 1 p.m. in the middle of the day here on the West Coast, so I'm usually getting at this point the evening crowd in Europe. So yeah, the time zones exactly. So anyway, yeah. So we're glad to have you here, Jiva. Most of the time, I am playing my own music and recording my album here. We're virtually always accompanied by my very good friend Dudu8, my good friend and moderator, who's always hanging out in chat, watching over me and telling me when something sounds awful, which I really appreciate. But yeah, we're glad to have you with us. This is a fun family that we're building here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and I'm going to lay a vocal down real quick. Let's copy that. Sound rude. I'm actually not rude in my personal life. I'm just looking for talented peeps. Well, hopefully you found one. You don't seem rude to me. Not yet. Let's see. Remove the clip from the edit. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually lay a vocal down for real. And then I'll lay the guitar down separately later. So we can probably get both of those done today, and this will be almost a done song. It's like I said, I don't want statements to do certain stuff that may sound rude. It's okay. We'll let you know, and we still love you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, so this is not going to have the electric guitar on it, and I'm just going to do a nice clean vocal take. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm broken. Maybe I'm insane, but all that makes sense is a pain. Sorry. I just read that I have the Force. You have the Force, Nick. Excellent. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm also a massive Star Wars fan, so I appreciate the reference. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a take without laughing this time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane, but all that makes sense is a pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. The saboteur rides a game, and maybe I can't unwind after all these silly games. Maybe I'm trapped here inside with a man who bears a name, the saboteur. The saboteur. It It's a job well done, a job complete, a lesson in glorious defeat. And as he creeps, he never sleeps. He pulls me down to the deep. But now you see me crying, but it's me who's caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. Maybe with me all the while, there's truth that lays behind my smile. But now I see you crying, and it's me that caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. Well, maybe I'm broken. Thank you, thank you. I write songs, yeah. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing it for 25 years, something like that. All right, I have a piece of beef jerky while I listen to that back, and then we'll put guitar on it. Excellent. About a silly song based on comedy shenanigans. I have a lot of those, actually. They're not really appropriate for for singing on the stream, though. Someday. Cartoonish songs? No, but I have cute little melodies and stuff. I'm gonna stack them. No, actually, that's one thing I don't joke about. I'm quite serious about that, actually. Listen to this back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe I'm broken. Maybe I'm insane. But all that makes sense is a pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. The saboteur rides again. And maybe I can't unwind after all these silly games. Maybe I'm trapped here inside with a man who bears a name, the saboteur. The saboteur. It's a job well done, a job complete, a lesson in glorious defeat. And as he creeps, He never sleeps. He pulls me down to the deep. But now you see me crying, but it's me who's caused the pain. I love that film. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. Maybe with me all the while, there's truth that lays behind my smile. But now I see you crying, and it's me that caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. Well, maybe I'm broken. Yeah, very good. Let's see. I'll be checking you, sir. That's for sure. If you don't mind, I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. Pardon me. That was awful. Let's see. You're a very interesting artist. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to start doing more stuff. Oh, make sure, Jiva, if you have not already, follow me on Instagram as well. That's where I do most of my communicating with you guys, because Twitch doesn't really have an effective way for me to communicate with my whole community. So make sure that you follow me on Instagram, if you don't mind. But thank you so much. Oh, you don't use Instagram? That's okay. I stream on Fridays at 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, so that's closer to the time that you're using on Fridays, and then on Saturdays as well. Fridays and Saturdays at 9 p.m. GMT. But yeah, I plan on, I'm going to start making more videos, music videos, and weird videos. Like I've got a real demented sense of humor. So I'm going to start making some weird, funny videos as well. I do have a Facebook. I could give you a follow, but it's just, yeah, I don't have Facebook. So you don't have Instagram, I don't have Facebook. So you can follow me on Twitter. Social media is not my thing in general. That's okay. That's all right. You know where to find me. I'm here on Twitch. Facebook is Instagram. Yeah, I know. Instagram is owned by Facebook. I know they have some similarities, but I don't have a Facebook account. I've never been into Facebook. All right, so we're gonna go back to the guitar. Oh, the accounts are linked, huh? So if I tried logging into Facebook, I would just be right there. Well, thank you for telling me that so I don't accidentally try logging into Facebook. All right. Okay, so I'm back here. So let's, I'm going to turn off. You're a good guy, dude. So are you, Jiva, it seems. So are you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and record a guitar on here. So I'm going to turn off my my voiceover. So when I have it turned on, you can hear me. But when I have it turned off, phone is off, and it's only on when I have it turned. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane, but all that makes sense is the pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. The saboteur rides a game, and maybe I can't unwind after all these silly games. Maybe I'm trapped inside with a man who bears a name, the saboteur. Saboteur. It's a job well done, a job complete, a lesson in glorious defeat. And as he creeps, he never sleeps. He pulls me down to the deep. But now you see me crying, but it's me who's caused the pain. Baby, I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. Saboteur. Maybe with me all the while, it's truth that lays behind my smile. And it's me that caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain the saboteur. The saboteur. Well, maybe I'm broken. I don't know about that. It was a little shaky in places. Ah, God, I hate that thing. Ba-da-da-dum. Let me record a doubled guitar. I'm doing this new thing where I'm double tracking guitars and I'm panning them hard left and right. I think it gives an amazing spread to the sound. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to record another one, but we're going to record it on the right channel, just to see what happens. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane, but all that makes sense is the pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. I need to turn them both down by about 3 decibels. Rides a game. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane, but all that makes sense is the pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. The saboteur rides. No, that original one that I just recorded is out of sync. I'm gonna re-record it on the left channel. One, two, 3, 4. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane, but all that makes sense is the pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. The saboteur rides a game, and maybe I can't unwind after all these silly games. Maybe I'm trapped here inside with a man who bears a name, the saboteur. The saboteur. It's a job well done, a job complete, a lesson in glorious defeat. And as he creeps, he never sleeps. He pulls me down to the deep. But now you see me crying, but it's me who's caused the pain. Baby, I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. It's truth that lays behind my smile. But now I see you crying, and it's me that caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. Well, maybe I'm broken. That was definitely better. Let me see. Delete that. Okay, now let's do it over on the right channel. One, two, 3, 4. same. But all that makes sense is the pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. The saboteur rides again. And baby, I can't unwind after all these silly games. Maybe I'm trapped here inside with a man who bears a name, the saboteur. Saboteur. It's a job well done, a job complete, a lesson in glorious defeat. And as he creeps, he never sleeps. He pulls me down to the deep. But it's me who's caused the pain. Baby, I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. And it's me that caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. Maybe I'm broken. Thanks, Adudu. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. It is hard keeping these in those pauses. It's hard to get the timing right. I want to listen back to this little country section. Maybe with me all the while. It's truth that lays behind my smile. And it's me that caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. Yeah, nah, they're both weird. But yeah, the way that I've got the guitars set up in here is I've just got a nice crunchy but clean sort of overdrive on that, and that's just, it's just tube overdrive, you know, from my Vox. Center the panning, please. Where I say maybe I'm broken, and then it just goes nowhere. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, it's meant to be unsettling. Good. I'm glad that it had the desired effect. Maybe I'm broken. And I don't even finish the line on the guitar. It just, it's like the song breaks. It's done at that point. It's maybe I'm broken. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, I've got the guitar set up to just do it. It's a and it's got a little bit of overdrive on it, but it's still very very spanky and very. I mean, it's very country, Um, it's almost like it doesn't belong in the song, but it's I just love it, And then when you dig in, um, when you really give it power and really hit the tubes in the amp, they start crackling and they get mad. So you get that nice distortion. But it's all being controlled with my playing dynamics. So during the verse section, I'm playing just kind of just kind of spanky but quietly, just touching the strings kind of gently. So it stays nice and clean. But then when that chorus comes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And that's that Vox. That's that British chimey distortion sound. That you can't quite get that out of a Fender amp. That's the Vox sound. And it lends itself so well to this guitar. It's like they were made for each other. Like I said, I was sitting around playing the guitar, playing this week, and it's just been a long time since I've sat and played this guitar, and it's just. When I go to that neck pickup and split it so it's single coil, it gets clean, but it's warm. Turn the tremolo off. And then you unsplit it and go full humbucker again, and you just got. It gets mad. It gets mad. I love it. Mute the vocal mic for it. Yeah, so you're just getting just. Yeah, I love this guitar. I love it. It's really amazing. It's an amazing guitar. And I'm very proud of it because I basically built it myself. Epiphones are amazing guitars. I made a good decision buying Olive because she's an Epiphone as well. And I love them. I love Epiphones. You don't need to buy a Gibson. Buy an Epiphone. Same thing. Okay. Okay, back to what we were doing. So we're playing with the bridge pickup split. So it's a single coil. That's why you can hear the 60 cycle hum, the buzz from it. If you turn the split coil off and go humbucker again, it goes away. You can hear there's the hum. Now the hum is gone. That's why it's called a humbucker. But the sound is like way more fat. And it pushes the amp a lot harder because, I mean, you got twice the power at that point. So for this song, I like that kind of thin, twangy sound. So I'm just using it in split mode. And that's a little bit of gear talk. Okay, let's record this again. Garbage. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane. I can't get that freaking count right. So I didn't count it right when I recorded it originally. Oh well. That's the way it is. Where are we at here? We're at about 2:30, so I'll play for about 10 more minutes and then switch to Olive and play a couple of pretty songs. All right, so let's go ahead and I want that all the way over on the right for right now. Let's record it on the right side and see what happens. And that should be, I need to pull the volume down to about -6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane, but all that makes sense is the pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. The saboteur rides again. And maybe I can't unwind after all these silly games. Maybe I'm trapped here inside with a man who bears a name, the saboteur. The saboteur. It's a job well done, a job complete, a lesson in glorious defeat. And as he creeps, he never sleeps. He pulls me down to the deep. But now you see me crying, but it's me who's caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying to
because I don't want to remain a Saboteur. A Saboteur. Maybe with me all the while, it's truth that lays behind my smile. But now I see you crying, and it's me that caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a Saboteur. A Saboteur. Well, maybe I'm broken.
That was pretty good, except for completely forgetting one of the chords. I forgot to turn off the voiceover mic. Otherwise, it was great. I think that was a pretty clean take. Let's go ahead and do it in the left ear now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm insane, but all that makes sense is the pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. The Saboteur rides a game, and maybe I can't unwind after all these silly games. Maybe I'm trapped here inside with a man who bears a name, the Saboteur. The Saboteur. It's a job well done, a job complete, a lesson in glorious defeat. And as he creeps, he never sleeps. He pulls me down to the deep. But now you see me crying, but it's me who's caused the pain. Baby, I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a Saboteur. A Saboteur. Maybe with me all the while, it's truth that lays behind my smile. But now I see you crying, and it's me that caused the pain. And maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a Saboteur. A Saboteur.
I'm broken. All right. I think that is probably pretty close. I want to listen to it back. And then I'll be done with that. Hang my guitar up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe I'm broken. Maybe I'm insane. But all that makes sense is the pain. Maybe I'm aware of who's to blame. The saboteur rides a game. And maybe I can't unwind after all these silly games. Maybe I'm trapped here inside with a man who bears a name, the saboteur. The saboteur. It's a job well done, a job complete, a lesson in glorious defeat. And as he creeps, he never sleeps. He pulls me down to the deep. Now you see me crying, but it's me who's caused the pain. Baby, I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. It's truth that lays behind my smile. But now I see you crying, and it's me that caused the pain. Maybe I'm really trying, because I don't want to remain a saboteur. A saboteur. Well, maybe I'm broken. All right. Very good. It's heading in the right direction, at least. I'm fairly pleased with that. Let me really quick. I'm going to jump over to a different edit so that I can plug my acoustic guitar in. I'll be right back. Is it this one? Hey, I'm back. I think. Am I? Yeah, I'm back. I'm more quiet. New track. Need to just put just a voiceover track on this one and boost it with a compressor. Using a compressor to boost the volume. Yes, that's how I do. All right, and then talking like this, just talking at a normal rate, I want to get about -1 dB of compression. Perfect. Now I sound like me. All right. Oh, hey, so listen to this. I can play this for you. I put a bass line on Gray Area. I don't think it needs anything else, though. Tell me what you think of this. It's the best bass line I've ever recorded. Yeah, Gray Area.
You lazy lie about, there's nothing good about you. People often say you can't keep a job held down. Your soul's in the lost and found, and you're better thrown away. But hey, why don't you be me? And I'll be you. We'll be truthful. Can you see through my eyes? What about my life could you find useful? 'Cause nothing is black and white as it seems to be. And I'm clinging tight to the only dream I have. This world is painted a shade, misty mountain gray. Hey, it may not all look the same.
Yeah.
Once you make it through the haze. Hey, now you're a lazy lie about, but there's nothing bad about you, because your family owns the mill. You keep your servants handy, your ring could feed a family, but they will hunger still. So hey, why don't you be me, and I'll be you. We'll be truthful. What can you see through my eyes? What about my life could you find useful? 'Cause nothing's black and white as it seems to be. And I'm clinging tight to the only dream I have. This world is painted a shade, misty mountain gray. Hey, it may not all look the same once you make it through the haze. Hey, this world is painted a shade, misty mountain gray. Hey, it may not all look the same make it through the haze. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah. Yeah, cool, good. I'm glad you agree. Hey, we have a new friend. Esphericox? Esphericoy? How are you doing? I'm Nick Straight. Welcome to my studio. How are you, my friend? Let's see. How many guitars have I got? Officially, I have 9 guitars. I've had way more over the years. I have bought and sold more guitars than I have now. I've been playing for 30 years, so I've become a very discriminating guitar buyer. And I have found, because I'm also hold on. You still with us? You still with us? I think so. But okay, cool. I'm a hobbyist luthier, but I'm pretty good at it. So, what I have found over the years, the absolute best guitars that you can get are ones that you build yourself. So, all of these guitars, it looks like a 1954 Fender Stratocaster, but it's not. It's a Squier Classic Vibe 50s that I ripped apart and rebuilt as a 1954 Fender Stratocaster for about a tenth of the price of one. This looks like a 1958 Gibson ES335. It's not. It's an Epiphone Dot that I ripped apart and rebuilt as a 1958 Gibson ES335. So when I build these period piece guitars, I actually get the schematics and the blueprints and the wiring diagrams from the year that I'm trying to replicate. And I buy all the parts myself and I wire them and put them together all myself. So the most expensive guitar that I have is probably this. It's a Yamaha Concert Series. Specifically, it's a CG171. This is about an $800 guitar. Put an LR Baggs Lyric electronics package in it. Otherwise, it's completely stock. But all my other guitars are much less expensive than that, you know? So it's like, I'll buy like a $400 guitar and I'll put $200 or $300 worth of parts in it. I do all the work myself and I end up with a guitar that's every bit as good. And trust me, because I have played, let's see, in Spanish. Looks amazing. Oh, Spanish, sorry for my English. Hey, it's fine. I never would have known if you hadn't told me. Are you being able to understand what I'm saying okay? I wish I spoke Spanish. I really feel like I should. My wife does pretty well, but I don't. My grandfather was from Mexico, and he spoke perfect Spanish, but I never learned. This is probably the second most expensive guitar that I have. This is Jean-Luc, my Gretsch alligator resonator. My alligator resonator. Nice accent, and it's easy to understand. I don't know why. Okay, well, good. I'm glad it worked. But this guitar, I think I bought it for like $500, $550, something like that. And I put a K&K Pure Resonator pickup in it, so it's electrified. Otherwise, it's stock. And when I say stock, I'm not referring to the actual setup. I do the actual setup on all my guitars myself. So it's like, it didn't come exactly from the factory like this, but I did the setup myself. This is my real success story. This is Thumper. This is my my Squier Precision bass. This is an extremely highly customized instrument. This I paid. I think I paid $300 for this. Seriously, I paid like $300 for this. And again, I completely ripped it apart. I ripped all the guts out of it, and I built an ultra custom circuit for this thing. Like, it's incredible. Usually on the PJ basses, you only have 2 knobs. You have one for overall you have 3 knobs usually. So you'll have a volume for each of them. And then over here you'll have a tone knob, but it's a master tone knob. So if you turn the tone down, you're turning the tone down for both pickups. So I didn't like that. I wanted to really split these. I didn't want the pickups to be on the same circuit all the time, because when you just have the 3 knob deal, that means that you got a volume for each of your pickups, but they're still in the same electrical circuit with each other. So they're always affecting each other. So you can never get true isolation between the pickups. So what I did was I wired it like a Gibson ES335. And I put in stacked potentiometers. So that's how I took care of having 2 volumes and 2 tones. So each one of these is actually 2 knobs. So you can see the top of it controls the volume, and then the bottom ring right there, that controls the tone. So that's for each pickup. So, and I also wired in a 3-way selector switch. So when it's up like that, I'm just using the P pickup. And when it's down, I'm just using the J pickup. But if I want to run it like a standard PJ, then I flip the switch to the middle, and it puts both those pickups back on the same circuit again. So I can run it like the way it was meant to be, or I can isolate those pickups. And it's fantastic. And I've got an actual original 1962 Fender Precision pickup under this cover here. So this is a smoking bass. And then let's see. So this is my aforementioned Stratocaster. So I've rebuilt this as a 1954, the original Stratocaster. One thing a lot of people don't know about the very, very original Stratocaster, for the first 3 months that they made them in 1954, they used a different kind of magnet in the pickups than every other Stratocaster since. The metal that they make guitar magnets out of is called Alnico. They're aluminum, nickel, and cobalt. So Alnico is what they call it. So there are different formulations of Alnico that have different amounts of each of those elements in them. So most electric guitar pickups use a type of Alnico that's called Alnico 5. Okay? So in the very, very first 3 months of the Stratocaster's history, they made the pickups out of Alnico 3. So I have so it's a little bit more mellow. It doesn't have quite the same bite as the Alnico 5 magnets do. And that's what most guitarists like, is they like the pickups to be a little bit more piercing. I like them to be a little bit more mellow. So I actually have Alnico 3 Stratocaster pickups in them that are based on the original 1954 pickups. And all of the plastic, let's see, it's Alnico, 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 Alnico. So yeah, these are Alnico 3 pickups. And all of the plastic parts, I got 1954 reissue plastic parts. So like the knobs and the tip for the selector switch and even the pickup covers themselves, they're all based on the 1954. And again, they changed all of the plastic pieces after 1954. They went to a more standardized form. So this, again, this really looks the part. Oh, and the round string tree on there instead of the and how it sounds. Can you play it? Yeah. Let's put it on this one. 2. You roll the. Are you a guitarist? We're on the neck pickup right now. Yeah, that's a Fender, man. So that's the neck pickup, and you can get those real nice like airy Jimi Hendrix sounds out of them, like. And then you've got your middle pickup, of course, which is a little bit more woody sounding. Let me roll the volume back a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. And I'm playing through a Vox MV50, through a Vox 212 with Celestion greenbacks in it. So it makes those, surfy sounds. And then you go to the bridge pickup and you get the real twang. Let's put a little delay on that. Now, the original 1954 Stratocaster only had the 3 pickup positions. They hadn't invented the 5-way selector yet. So what they used to do back then was they used to take like a matchstick or a toothpick or something like that, and they would actually wedge it between 2 of the pickup positions, and they found that they got cool tones out of it. They got like humbucker sounds out of it. So it wasn't until 1977 that Fender decided, oh, hey, let's put that in standard. So it took over 20 years for the Stratocaster to get its now standard 5-way selector switch. I do have a 5-way selector switch on this. That's kind of the only not period correct piece on this, because I hate balancing the switch. So anyway, if you're going to run between these 2 pickups, for example, between the neck and the middle, you can get some really nice jazzy tones out of it. Learning a lot in this stream. I like it. Thank you for the information. Yeah, you bet. But then, one of the most iconic Stratocaster sounds is between the middle and the bridge pickup. And that's where you get the Stratocaster quack. Hear that? No guitar can make that sound except a 50s Stratocaster. So it's a nice blend between the middle and the back pickup, and it's just gorgeous. Where you probably recognize that sound the most is Mark Knopfler. That's like... yeah. Yeah. Anyway, but that is yeah, and on Sultans of Swing, he played a 1959 Stratocaster on Sultan. Was it a 59? No, I remember he got mad. He got mad at that guitar because he took it to a luthier like in the 80s or something like that, and they're like, this is actually pieced together from a couple of different guitars, and he like stopped playing it. Oh, it's just killer. That's the sound that you get from playing with your fingers. I play with my fingers a lot. It's way different than playing with a pick. That's with a pick. I mean, you can immediately hear the difference when you start like chicken picking a... like that sort of stuff. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so that's my my Stratocaster. And you can see it is not a Fender. It is a Squier by Fender. But in the right hands, oh, this was already an amazing series of guitars. The pre-2019, however, 2019 they started making classic vibe in a different plant. They're not as good. They're not as good as they were before. This is a 2016 model, and this was like from the classic era where they were making these in China. And these are amazing guitars. You cannot go wrong with the Squier Classic Vibe series. The Chinese made ones prior to 2019. I mean, they're so customizable. The build quality is amazing. It's every bit as good as an American Fender. I know I got people out there that hate me for saying that, but it's true. Again, I've been playing guitar for 30 years. I've played every guitar. I know what an American Fender feels like. I know what this feels like. This feels every bit as good as an American Fender does. The PRS standard. I'm not a fan of PRS guitars. I'm just not. I've always been like a Fender and Gibson guy. I kind of briefly went over into like kind of briefly went over into like, what am I trying to say? Why can't I remember the name of the brand? What is wrong with me? I'm a complete guitar nut. That's all I do. Gresh. I have a Gresh right there too. Oh my God. Gresh is nice. Gresh is actually made by Fender now. A lot of people don't know that. Gresh, as we knew it from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, they went out of business a long time ago, and Fender bought the name. And Fender now makes them. They say Gresh on them, but Fender makes them. And you can totally check that out. Any new Greshes, if you look at the back of them, they have Fender serial numbers on them. So they're made by Fender. Back at the back of Jean-Luc right there, he's a Gresh. He has a Fender serial number on him. But yeah, Fenders and Gibsons, which now has become Squiers and Epiphones. Because again, if you get one that's built right, from the get-go, and then you modify it yourself, I mean, you can build it into, oh, okay, so you have €1,000. Which guitar should you buy? Play rock, blues, heavy. Rock, blues, heavy. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you why you want to get one of those. I'll plug it in real quick for you. Okay, this is an Epiphone Deluxe. And I swear sometimes I think that some of these companies start copying me. Because when I do stuff like this, I put it on social media and everything, and I build things that I don't see. So this was an Epiphone Dot, and I wanted to build it as a 1958, so I knew that I wanted PAF-style pickups in it. So these are Epiphone ProBuckers, which are based on the late 50s Gibson patent applied for, or PAF, humbucking pickups. And I knew that I wanted coil splits, so I knew that I wanted to be able to wire them so I could pop my volume knobs up, and I could switch them to single coil mode so that they're more like P90s. Nothing like that existed. So I built it. And now you can basically buy one of these from Epiphone. Almost identical to what I built. So it is weird. Like within a year of me doing this, all of a sudden, yeah, but I mean, like visually, electronically, everything. I mean, this is painstaking detail. I even bought like a 1958 pickguard because they were different than the other ones. So let me show you why you want to get one of these or its Les Paul counterpart. Epiphone also makes a Les Paul, which is basically the identical setup as this. I'll tell you exactly which one to get though, okay? But listen to this. Let me demonstrate this guitar to you. All right. So this is, let me roll the volume off on here. And down here too. Okay, so this has got humbuckers on it, right? So you know the difference between single coil and humbucking pickups, right? I'm just assuming. If not, I'm more than happy to explain it to you. Okay, cool. All right, so a standard ES335 or a Les Paul is going to have humbucking pickups on it, and they're wonderful, especially these Epiphone ProBuckers. And if you get a high-end Epiphone, it's going to have the ProBuckers on it, but make sure they're the ProBuckers. Again, I'll tell you which one to get. But so this is just it in like humbucking mode. I'm running both pickups as humbuckers right now. And you get a real nice, sweet, clean blues tone out of it. So. Okay, right? So, you get it. Yes, a lot like BB King. BB King played a 355 actually, which was the 335. Except it didn't have the F holes. It was still a semi-hollow body, but it didn't have the F holes, and it had an extra tone selector, so you could switch between different capacitors on it. But anyway, so that's with the volume rolled off a little bit. So now let's go full volume and really start cooking the tubes on my amp, and listen to what this does. So you got. Now that's running both of the pickups at the same time, which makes it a little bit more mellow. If you want to use just the, let's use just the bridge humbucker and get some real searing sort of. It is, but then you just back the volume off a little bit. So I'm going from 10 down to 8, and it's a nice clean little kitten again. So anyway, and then, if you want to play with the neck humbucker, again, you get those really nice jazz tones again. Nice, airy, jazzy. Yeah, right. So, but then, if you want to get like some Eric Clapton and Cream, he called it woman tone. You go onto the neck pickup, and you roll the tone almost all the way down. You get the. So, you get that real nice, sort of muffled, but powerful. But check it out. Okay, so here's another reason why you want one of these with coil splits on it. Okay? Playing a lot of different sounds on the same guitar, just the volume in the selector. Yeah, now let me show you the full range of this thing's versatility. I told you about coil splits earlier, right? So I built a special kind of switch in here that I can pop up my volume knob, see, like that, and pop it up like that. Listen, hear that hum? It's because I split that coil and turned it back into a single coil, like a Stratocaster has. So now I've got like a P90 sound out of it. tequila, so you get that kind of thing out of it. Now, let's say you want to play country music with this guitar, okay? So we're going to go to the bridge pickup, and we're going to split that. There's that hum. Yeah, so you get that, almost like that Fender-y twang out of it. And then you can get some really cool combinations. Like, I want to play a guitar that's got a P90 and a humbucker on it, and I want to get like some swampy CCR sounds. Type of strings are important. Yes. I use flat wound guitar strings. If you want to get that authentic, like vintage late 50s guitar sound, I use flat wound strings. Just like they used to back in the day. Very little finger noise, and they feel amazing. I don't use round wounds anymore, except on my acoustic guitars. Flat, what does it mean? I don't know if you can see. No, it's not going to focus close enough. Okay, so you know what that sound is, right? Running your fingernail on the wind of the strings. Okay, on a flat wound, that's just barely there. It's completely flat. Like it doesn't mess your finger up, dragging your finger across it, because it's completely flat. It doesn't have the winding on it. It's flat. It's just like a flat piece of wire. That's the type of electric guitar strings that they had back then. Was that CCR? It was. It was, or... My very first band was a CCR cover band. Trivia fact, I was 14 years old. Yeah, it was. Yeah, but you can get all kinds of neat noises out of this thing. Have to leave. Thank you. After all, see you on the next stream. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, but real quick. So what you're looking for, if you've got €1,000, you are looking for the Epiphone. Okay, you're looking for the Epiphone 1950s or 1960s Les Paul, or you're looking for their brand new Epiphone ES335. Make sure that it's got the ProBucker pickups on it. Now, that's not going to have coil splits on it. They don't really make those anymore, unless you buy the Plus Top Pro series. You can get a Les Paul with coil splits in it. You cannot get an ES335 with coil splits anymore. So if you want coil splits, get the Les Paul Plus Top Pro. If you don't care about that and you just want the awesome humbucker all the time, get the 50s or 60s series Epiphone Les Paul. That's my recommendation to you. You will have extremely versatile guitars that way. That's what I would get if I was going to be spending that kind of money. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining the Nick Straight Music family. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. So... We'll see you on the next stream, my friend. Love you. Bye-bye. All right. I better get running, actually, myself, so... I'll play a couple of pretty songs on Olive before I go. Well, that was fun. To show off a couple of awesome guitars. Okay. And Olive is sounding better than ever now because I built a brand new impulse response for her. It's amazing. I need to turn that fan back on. It's good to be back. That's the plugged-in sound. It sounds amazing. As opposed to if I turn it off, I turn off that impulse response. It's okay, but it's not as good as... It's not as good as that. Woo! It's hot in here. All right, let me put my... Isn't my mouse working? I put my face back down on this track, and then I need to turn the whole thing up just a couple of decibels, maybe 4 decibels or so. How are we looking on there? Yeah, that's fine. And then I've got the plugged in signal. I've got it panned hard left and right, so it's not in the center. So the only thing that's in the center is my vocal mic and whatever bleed over that we get from the guitar onto it. But most of the guitar you're getting in the left and right sides. So it stays out of the way of the vocals really nicely, actually. I really dig it. Standing alone at the edge of the sea is a strapping young man who reminds me of me. He came from his home in the far distant hills. His soul, like the ocean, would never be still. And all that I have, and all that I have lying here in the palm of my hands. The palm of my hands. His restlessness shows, his hunger still grows. He's leaving, they're watching him go. And when he returns, he'll no longer be the boy, but the man he was longing to be. And if they can see, they can't understand the power he holds in the palms of his hands. palms of his hands. Standing outside on the edge of design, step forward, step backwards, we all walk the line between here and the magic that makes me believe in something, something much bigger than me. Sounding loud like a horn through the fog, this beacon of lightning that pulls him along. The love of his woman, the touch of a dove, exploding like passion from heaven above. And all that I need, all that I'll be is him in this moment between you and me. Between you and me. When something is nothing, it's harder to see, but nothing is where you expect it to be. Like beauty that stabs through the heart of the night, this ocean of shadows must come to the light. Nevertheless, nevermore, you must find the strength to leap out from the shore. Leap out from the shore. Standing outside on the edge of design, step forward, step backwards, we all walk the line between you and the magic that makes me believe in something, standing outside on the edge of design, step forward, step backwards, we all walk the line between here and the magic that makes me believe in something, something much bigger than me. Bigger Than Me was the name of that song. Thanks, Dudu. I'll play two more. Boost the volume of my guitar just a little bit. Superstars in shining cars arrive on the TV. The red carpet, water slide, it's every childhood dream. We're the idols, you know. If we forget to show what lives inside, then love begins to hide. So make the scene, share the dream, and blind them with the colors of your love. You make the scene, share the dream, and blind them with the colors of your love. Never knowing where to turn in desperate times of need. Welcome, Puffledore. I'm Nick Strait. Some people turn to us to show them who to be. Spending all of your money won't help them face the pain inside. So love begins to hide. You make the scene, share the dream, and blind them with the colors of your love. You make the scene and share the dream, and blind them with the colors of your love. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I am but a simple man, I'm no better than you. These classes are an illusion, because you could stand here too. Take away all my money, I've got my voice, I'm satisfied. My love will never hide. No. So make the scene, share the dream, and blind them with the colors of your love. You make the scene, share the dream, and blind them with the colors of your love. Make the scene and share the dream, and blind them with the colors of your love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Illusion was the name of that song. I'll play two more since Puffledore got here. Well, hey, thanks. I really appreciate it. Well, I was just about to sign off, but since you so generously followed, I'm going to play two more songs just for you. I'm Nick Strait, by the way. It's nice to meet you. I'm a singer-songwriter in California. And I basically just play my own songs. This is at the end of a recording session that we just did for my album. So I'm just playing a couple tunes before I say goodbye. Oh, what should I play? Let's play something. Let's play something. Let's just play anything. Here we go. Do I know any Johnny Cash? I don't. I've been busy. I've been too busy writing songs for the past 25 years to learn a whole lot of any other people's music. I'm kind of isolated in that way. But this is an old cowboy song that I wrote. It's called Mountainside. Before he set out on his journey, the boy from the valley said, surely there must be a way across the mountains that stood in his way. And he would decide the path that he'd take. That's a choice that he'd have to make. But in all his confusion, his face was as pale as the snow on the mountainside. Woo-hoo. His horse was the strongest of any. The days that they'd shared had been many. When that day arrived, he said, come horse, let's go for a ride. They both seemed to know what was at stake. That's a chance that they'd have to take. So he and his steed both set off for the climb towards the shadow mountainside. Woohoo! I'm not on Spotify yet, but I'm hoping to be soon. I'm getting ready to actually release my first single. They trudged on ahead up the mountain. The days too many for counting. The horse he broke stride. The boy jumped off and walked by his side. Decide the pace that they'd take. That's a choice that he'd have to make. To build fire and shelter or ride till they both died high on the mountainside. Woo-hoo. I'm assuming that was you that just followed me on Instagram as well. Thank you. That's how I keep in touch with you guys. I just released a music video. It's on IGTV. It was just a couple yesterday? You can check it out. That was the last verse that I just sang. Hold on, let's try that one more time. The food had run out about halfway. Freezing, he thought about that day that he chose to leave. The strength then returned to his knees. He said to his horse, it's just me and you. And let's finish what we came here to do.
With that, they decided to finish their climb all the way up the mountainside. Woo-hoo. They crested the summit just as morning broke. A bountiful voice then suddenly spoke. You arrived. Come down here and see what you'll find. Leaving the mountain behind in their wake, there's a choice that they'll have to make. What to do with the sound of the freedom they found as they run down the other side. Woo-hoo. Never fear when you're nearing the shallow mountainsides. Woo-hoo. Mountainside was the name of that song. Let's see. Okay. All right, so since you're new to the stream, let me tell you, Puffledore, what happens here is on Fridays, I do studio show and tell, which is what we did today. We recorded part of a track from my album today. And then on Saturday, I do Random Jam Saturday. That'll be tomorrow. And I will probably just stand and play a bunch of songs, just randomly jamming. And then Saturday nights, I don't know where you are in the world, but at 8 p.m. Pacific time, I'm on the west coast of the United States. At 8 p.m., I do Saturday Night Serenade, which is a very cool, we get candles going in here, and we just do a nice laid back, get you ready for sleepy time concert that I play for you guys. And my other two streams, Studio Show and Tell, which is what you're watching right now, that starts at 1 p.m. Pacific time or 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And then Random Jam Saturday, tomorrow, will start at the same time. Be 2 or 3. Yeah, it's actually 4 in the morning for you. So maybe don't watch Saturday Night Serenade. You can watch that on YouTube. I don't keep that on Twitch because I play covers. I play some covers on that, and Twitch doesn't like us leaving those as video on demand. So I export those to YouTube. So you can always watch Saturday Night Serenade the next day on my YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to me there as well. But anyway, so at the end of my shows, this show is included in that as well. At the end, I'll talk to you guys for about 5 minutes, give you guys updates, and then as my payment to you guys for sitting and listening to me prattle on for 2.5 hours or so, I do random dancing like an idiot over my ending credits. So stick around to the end. It's worth it. I'm a terrible dancer. And that's what makes it so good. This is my love song for humanity. I always end with this song. It's called And Know I Love You. That's K-N-O-W, not N-O, K-N-O-W, I love you.
Forget what society says. Let's make a new way. New day, new games to play. With the heart of a child driving me wild. I'm never growing up. Forget what they want you to do, 'cause you could be true. A brand new I love you. Know the way we should start. Love straight from your heart. You know I love you too. Do 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 do. Forget what they want you to think, 'cause we're on the brink of a thin ice skating rink. But if we turn about today, if we jump in all the way, we could tell a different tale about the choice we made ourselves. Ooh, ooh. Yes, if we turn about today, if we jump in all the way, we could tell a different tale about the choice we made ourselves. Ooh, ooh, forget what society says. Let's make a new way. And know I love you. And know I love you. And please know that I love you, because I really do. Thank you guys so much. Song honestly hit me in the feels. Recently I came out as trans. That was very much needed. And hey, I love everyone. That's exactly what this channel is about, Puffledore. Everyone is welcome here. We are all about promotestivation. That is, yeah. Love you too, Adudu. Love you guys. You guys are, that is Adudu8, my very good friend and moderator, who's virtually always here with us, so get to know him. But anyway, yeah, Puffledore. Like I said, promotestivation. That's what we do here. We promote loving kindness, we protest hatred and bigotry in all of its forms, and we motivate ourselves and others to uplift all humanity. So, welcome to the family. We love you and we're glad to have you here. So, I have to stop playing this guitar now. This is Olive, by the way. All of my guitars have names and stories. So this is Olive. Let me take the awful reverb off my voice so you guys can just hear me. Here I am. Let's see. I love the one at the end. Wait a minute. The one at the end? What one at the end? I don't understand. Guitar? Oh, Jean-Luc. Yeah, right there. He's my resonator guitar. I have him Nashville tuned right now. I've not been getting along with him well since I did that, so I'm going to rip the strings off and put him back in standard tuning again. He'll make an appearance again shortly. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Love you with all my heart. And really proud of you guys. Proud of you guys for being who you are and doing what you do. I love having the opportunity. That's why I love being on Twitch so much. I love having the opportunity to meet people from all over the world. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. You guys are all amazing. I love you very, very much. And I really like this this family that we're building here at Nick Straight Music. I'm humbled by the sheer coolness of the people that come to visit us here. So thank you guys so much. Sorry I was gone for a long time. I am really sorry about that. I tried to do some streams last week, but we've had a bunch of family stuff going on since we all got vaccinated and everything, so we were all able to get together again for the first time in a couple of years. So it was important to do all that stuff. My wife is actually she's with her sister and our niece and nephew and her husband at the zoo right now. I stayed behind so that I could plan something for her birthday. Don't tell her. But also so I could hang out with you guys. Anyway, so it was great. It was great seeing you guys again. I should be back to normal schedule again. So Fridays and Saturdays. Should anything change about that, of course, I'll let you guys know via Instagram. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. So anyway, it was great. We made so many new friends today. It's ridiculous. How many new people did we meet? Let me look here really quick. Charles Roper, 28. Thank you so much for joining the Nick Straight Music family. It really means a lot to me. Jiva Piera, Jiva, thank you so much. It was great to meet you, my friend. I don't know how to say your name. I'm really sorry. Please correct me. Drop me a DM somewhere or something. Let me know if I'm mispronouncing that. I really I've really got a thing. I want to make sure I pronounce people's names right, and I want to make sure that I use people's pronouns right. Please don't ever hesitate to correct me for mispronouncing your name or using the wrong pronouns with you guys. It's really important. It's really important for all of us to make sure that we get that right, So, yeah. But anyway, S. Farrah Cox, it was great. It was great showing you my guitars. I hope I helped you make a good decision. Let's see. Awesome. I'll try to catch references. For future references, he, him. You are he, him. Cool. I'm he, him as well. So that's very good to know. So anyway, it was great. And then Puffledore, of course. Thank you so much for joining the Nick Straight Music family. And we will definitely look forward to seeing you again. The family just keeps growing, and people keep on dropping in, and we're just having a good time. We're having a good time making music and making friends. So anyway, as always, I'm gonna sign off and dance like an idiot for you guys for approximately 5 minutes over my my end credits. So I love you guys all dearly. You know that. Doo-doo, thank you so much. I've missed you, man. Welcome back. Here we are. Let's get back to it. All right. Love you guys with all my heart. And wash your hands. Wear your mask until you can get vaccinated. Get vaccinated as soon as you can. The only reason that we say that, the only reason that we always say that is because we love you with all our hearts, and we want you to be around for as long as you possibly can be. So please take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and I wish you all nothing but peace, love, happiness, and all the good things. Oh, you've had your first jab. Good. Good for you. I'm very proud of you. I'm very glad. We're all that much closer to getting back together, so we'll have to plan a world tour so that we can all get together and hang out in all of the different spots where you guys are. Yeah, Doo-doo, man, my man, awesome, good. I'm very glad. I'm very happy to hear that. I love you guys. So anyway, peace, love, happiness, all the good things, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Seriously, I'm just saying goodbye for like less than 24 hours. We'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Love you. Bye-bye.
know you sign my paychecks, buddy, you ain't no mystic sage. Your signature ain't worth the ink you leave upon the page. But you will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're heading towards the morning, and you can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Whoa, 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 whoa. Looking down your nose at me, you think you're something else. You must think I'm the dog that drools each time you ring the bell. Well, I am not your servant of its most unholy kind. I am just a messenger here to free your minds. But you will not ignore me, I'll meet you in the morning. I think it's time you had a look at the other side of life. Can't you see the warnings? We're headed towards the morning, and you can't stop the sun that shines a brand new kind of light. Oh, 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 oh. One day soon the sun will rise upon this human race. We'll see all the beauty that surrounds us in this place. It's not from all the things you buy with money you have earned. It's how you treat the people with the love that you have learned.